Hello everyone, Just a Gamer 2020 here with another Halo 2 Deathless video. Today I'm going to be focusing on Sacred Icon. So, Sacred Icon is a little bit of a pain because of one section, but outside of that, this level is actually very easy. So, I grab dual plasma rifles here, and I'm basically just going to be shooting my way through all these pillars and gunning down any sentinels that are in my way. This is very library-esque gameplay, but just without the flood. But we'll get some flood going, don't worry. So left, then right, and there's a sentinel here that I like to gun down. And from there, just let the allies and the sentinels kill each other. The jackals and the grunts, they are not important. They are very terrible. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and gun down that that sentinel factory there. And then go left. Through this way. There's more grunts here, but I just choose to leave them behind. And then turn right and go this way. Alright, just gun all four of those down. And then jump up, active camo, and release this. That's gonna kill all the sentinels, including the enforcer. Hey, we got a sentinel beam. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. So yeah, from here, I like to have a sentinel beam on hand. Plasma rifle works too, but I just prefer the sentinel beam. And now we take our very slow journey over here. So, good old containment shield gets shut down. One of the worst ideas ever. Let the floods spread all over the ring. Okay, yep. Okay, so Phantom is shooting at this guy again. Gotta duck down a bit here. There we go. So that is that taken care of. Alright, I knew there was a combat form behind me, but since his whip arm got shut off, he wasn't going for a lunging melee. I still think it's dumb that combat forms could still melee you with their other arm, because, like, what is a regular arm gonna be doing up against, like, big ol' elites or Spartans in freaking really tough armor? So yeah, wait for those guys to move forward, then camo and just run past them. The infection forms aren't normally swarming all over that doorway, so that was interesting. Alright, then I'm gonna grab a shotgun here and prepare for the hardest section of this game.
Get her off me! Suppressive fire! Suppressive fire!
I think I just saw a combat form fall off the edge. So yeah, gonna be getting those guys' attention. I want them to come over here. Wow, that one Marine put up a good fight. I'm very surprised how long he lasted. There. There we go. So, yeah. Got our first wave of combat forms here. There are 4 lines to cross that could spawn combat forms. Shotgun flood did not spawn over there. The biggest worry are the combat forms with shotguns. All the rest of these guys, their guns are not that threatening. Why? Okay. I don't know why I thought I had frag grenades. I was just like instinct memory there. Normally I pick up the frag grenades, but that time I didn't. I am stupid. Okay. So it looks like the Marines actually managed to take out the guy that had the shotgun. Alright. Sentinels spawn in here, so I'm gonna back up. And hopefully they managed to kill a couple of the combat forms, maybe even the shotgun. Wow, that's a lot of combat forms. Oh boy. Phew. I keep getting lots of combat forms when my back is nearly to a wall, so it's a little unfortunate. Just always keep getting really rough timing there. Okay, where's the sentinel beam? There we go. There we go. Go ahead and gun all those guys down. The sentinel beam. Sentinel beam's nice in this mission, and this mission alone doesn't really serve much purpose anywhere else. Alright, so that's the second wave. Now we're on the third wave. Get a checkpoint too, just to let me know. Let's see. He has a pistol, and no one else is showing themselves. So... Oh, there's shotgun. Dang, I missed him. There we go. Jeez, even from that distance, he still dealt that much shield damage. Like, that's crazy. Absolutely wild how much damage those shotguns do. And meanwhile, you've got Halo 2 shotgun, which, like, barely tickles anything at that distance. Yeah. That's a strategy for taking out combat forms with a shotgun. Just run up to them and at a little bit of distance, stop, and then just shoot them with the shotgun. Always gets them one shot. Actually, I should say almost always. Don't want to be jinxing myself here. I prefer to kill all the carriers that come from these guys. Or that come from this wave, I should say. Alright. And then we got another combat form, getting back up, shoot him. Very easy. And then we got one more wave all the way at the end over here. Hopefully this time I don't get cornered like my last attempt at this. That you guys never saw. Thank God I landed the headshot. Jeez. Alright, I think that's all of them, actually. I think for sections... Oh. Got one more. Hey, you've got a battle rifle. Thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. I'm gonna go back and look for some more ammo, though. Because I actually want to keep this. I don't remember how many naturally spawn because the weapons despawn after a while. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. I'm not even going to bother with the carrier forms that are over here because the carrier forms in this game run as fast as a drunken snail. Just gonna active camo past those guys so they don't blow up. Don't want any combat forms alive if I can help it. Alright. So, next up, Oh my god. Yeah, dogs are barking at something. I can't go one recording without being interrupted. At least I know about the stop feature. So, one second. Okay. I have to switch my HDMI because I don't have two monitors. There we go. Alright, now that that package has been picked up, I gotta run this way. And then hop up here, and then active camo and jump over that guy. There's a guy that guaranteed spawns there, as far as I know. And then I'm gonna run up here and blast this with the shotgun to get it open. Now this section is another tough section. It basically depends on what the Flood are doing here. Okay, so I'm gonna sneak up behind, hop on top of these boxes, and get up here. Oh! There was someone waiting for me up here. Oh boy. That's really rough. Alright, so yeah, basically my goal was just to sneak past these guys, and ultimately that did work out. I'm just happy I didn't get shot by the combat forms while I was trying to active camo. There are some sentinels that spawn in here, so they can prove to be an able distraction for the Flood. Since you have this one asshole that's just insistent on chasing me. Alright.
Negative, ma'am. They are not Covenant.
Now we can run this way to the left. I gotta active camo again because I'm getting shot like crazy this time. Usually I don't get shot hardly at all. But, yeah, despite that, I continue on. And hopefully over here, I will not be unlucky, and there will be an energy sword. Keep having gunk in my throats. I wish it would go away. Well, we got a plasma rifle. That's really bad. Okay, there we go. Thank goodness. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been having occasions where energy swords don't spawn in there, and it's really, really annoying whenever that happens, because that means I have to get the energy sword that can sometimes spawn down here. Dang it, once again I was looking the wrong way. Okay. Alright, so yeah, shoot that, active camo, run past everything, and then jump down in the hole. Very smooth, very easy to get by there. Even with me looking the wrong way. I've got to memorize which direction to look for that one, because that one can be done so much smoother. But yeah. We're all set to take on this next area. I like to go from right to left. Let's see. This guy had a rocket launcher. So good to get him out of the way. I'm gonna fire a couple shots here to get everyone's attention. That guy's got an energy sword. And that guy's got a battle rifle. Okay. Don't die, man. Yep, okay. Rest in peace. There's always that one elite that just runs over here that does not have energy shield. Always got to be that one elite that runs over. There we go. I didn't want to use a rocket on him. I'd prefer to use it on these combat forms. I could stealth by this area, but it's actually kind of risky. So, let's see. Who's coming from where? Alright. I didn't get him. I don't think I did. Yep, I didn't. That guy had a shotgun. He had to go. That guy also has a shotgun. There we go.
Forerunners be praised, the Arbiter! Support teams along the do what we can against the Flood. Our commander has landed further in.
What's this last guy have? He has a carbine. Okay.
This Arbiter is an impressive killer.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me see. So, let's go ahead and take his plasma rifle. These guys are so good with the freaking carbines. Like, they are way better than I ever could be. They shoot so fast and they hit and they have remarkably good accuracy. Alright, so yeah, just start using the sword and going to town. And they headshot him. Oh, there's the guy hiding behind here. That's why he's not coming out of the turret. He hops off the turret immediately if all the combat forms are dead. Okay. Blow that one up, and then blow this one up.
Arbiter, what are you doing here?
Now, it's time to hold out against the Flood.
Let's hold this camp.
I don't know if any shotgun floods spawn in here, but basically Halfjaw Artas, he could clear this whole area on his own. Of course, I gotta watch out for myself too. All right. Alright. There we go. Get that out of the way, get this guy. Sometimes some of the combat forms do spawn with rocket launchers, but that's actually not that bad because the rocket launcher guys will often shoot the ground and kill themselves. I gotta be worried about Artas accidentally killing me too. There's definitely gonna be some fear of, what the heck just hit me? Okay. Dude didn't melee or shoot, and I took a bunch of damage there. At least I didn't think he shot. Of course, I could always be wrong. I know exactly what they're going for. What in the world is going on here? Got Jesus Flood right here. Floating in the air. Stuck in his climbing animation. There we go. I actually fight this just because it goes by faster. And plus, I'm not really in that much danger. Like, this really isn't that bad. He's too close to the edge. Okay, there we go. Provided I can actually hit him. These guys are doing a remarkably good job, too. They're doing really good. I'm actually going to go ahead and carry a rocket launcher because next level that'll force me to spawn in with a carbine. I can never carry a rocket launcher over. Whoop. Nice job. I'll get the body.
Next time, mean it.
Alright, and the Phantom is arriving. So yeah, that level, just like all the other levels that weren't Delta Halo or Regret, or the Arbiter, have taken 2 tries. One off-camera attempt that ended because I got cornered, and another one that went really well here. So yeah, my fastest time, obviously, is not going to be beaten normally here. But, yeah, there we go. 0 deaths. That's what I like to see. So, that is Sacred Icon, pretty easy level, and we're going to be moving on to another easy level in the next recording, Quarantine Zone. See you all there.